this notion of persevering and resting. And the reason why I say so is because I got the sense that habit 1 can take you into this really heavy space, whereas habit 7, the book-ending habit, allows you to kind of also have the lightness of this conversation. I don't know if I misunderstood that. I know the persevering part is quite serious, but the resting part kind of allows you to say, hang on, actually life is not all serious in this business of transforming systems. You can also have fun. You can also enjoy yourself. Was that part of your thinking at all? Or is this just me looking for the positive dimensions of life?
Mostly you.
Is it just
No, I'm not really known in Rios as the fun guy, but anyway, so I think what you say is true, and that chapter is making not exactly that point, but is more saying this is a long journey. This is not, if we could really just grit our teeth and make it all right with a few months or a few years of stressing ourselves out, then maybe we could do that. But it's unlikely to be like that for many reasons that you all know well. Because it's not clear what will work, because we're not the only ones around, because these systems have been built over a long time and they will take time to change. And so each of the chapters is based on one interview, or is written around one interview, and that chapter 7 was written around an interview with a man named Philip Solomon, who's a professor at Yale, a psychology professor, but he also runs an NGO that works on police violence in the United States. And he's an African-American man, and he knows very well the history of police violence against black people in the United States. And what he said very clearly in the interview is, I know this is more than one lifetime of work, and I've seen my predecessors with heart attacks and divorces and burnout, and I don't want that for myself. So I'm doing this very difficult, very serious, painful work, life and death work, but encounters between black people and the police in the United States. And I know that I have to look after myself and my family, and I'm very intentional. It took me a year to get an interview with him because he had just had a child and he was on parental leave and he wasn't answering. He wasn't answering my email. It wasn't his priority. And so that's the idea, is that this is not the struggle continues. Or I just saw my old friend Vincent Mackay here. He kindly came to GIBS for us to meet. And he was the co-convener of the Montfleur Scenarios at the time. He was at the University of the Western Cape. And what I remember him saying in the Montfleur meeting, he said, "The struggle continues, but victory is uncertain." And I quoted this to him the other day because he says many funny things, and he said, absolutely, absolutely, victory is not certain.